In this video, we'll learn how to edit tonal range or contrast with the levels adjustment layer in Photoshop. This is a quick and easy way to drastically change the tonal range of an overall image or a specific layer. I've got the file bird.jpg open in Photoshop from this week's demo files so we can practice. There are many different adjustment layers that we could use to edit tonal range or contrast in a Photoshop file. You can find them by clicking on Layer, New Adjustment Layer from the menu bar. Some options here include curves, brightness contrast, exposure, and levels. We'll look specifically at levels, so I'll go ahead and click that to make a new adjustment layer. Just like any other adjustment layer, I'll see it in my Layers panel, and I can make adjustments through the Properties panel. If you don't see your Properties panel, you can click on Window Properties from the menu bar. Here, I can see the histogram for the layers that the adjustment layer is affecting. So, of course, this is a low tonal range image, and maybe I'd like to boost the contrast and get the background whitened up. The main controls for levels are the three triangular input sliders underneath the histogram. These give us control over the darks, midtones, and highlights in the image. If I click and drag the white triangle towards the left, lighter tones that are close to white will get brighter. Notice how that affects the background. If I click and drag the left triangle towards the right, dark tones will get darker. Notice how that affects the bird. Finally, I can click and drag the middle triangle to push the midtones lighter or darker. Above the histogram is a button marked Auto, which lets Photoshop take its best guess at what the tonal range should be. Let's click the Reset button at the bottom of the Properties panel, and then try clicking Auto. If that doesn't look good, there are also some generic presets at the top of the panel for options such as increasing contrast. Okay, that's an overview of adjusting tonal range or contrast with the Levels adjustment layer in Photoshop.